Yo, y'all, you know what messes me up? Greed, money, and power, man. What do you need money for other than to live? You know what I mean? Other than to feed you so you could survive. What else do you need? Whatever you think you own, you're leasing it, right? You're leasing it because you'll never own it. Yeah, you may have bought it with that money, with all that power and money you got, but it's not really buying happiness. This is material things. They're not part of you. It shows your character, but it's not part of you. When you die, you cannot take these things with you. It amazes me. You never really own it. I don't care what you buy. You never gonna own it. When you own something, it becomes a part of you. You eat it, you sleep it, you wake up to it. It is you. There's nothing on earth that you could buy that you can own it. I mean, really own it. That house you think you own, you don't own it either. I bet you stop paying the taxes on it, they come and seize that house. That car you bought cash and you're not making payments from the banks, you think you own it? Guarantee you hit and run somebody or you violate the law, they'll seize that car in a minute. You'll never own it. They have the right to take your property, what you think you own. They have a right to take it. You know why? Because you're actually working for the government. The United States of America. We're corporate workers. We're corporate modern day slaves. So our stuff is their stuff. If they say it, believe it. All this stuff it's an illusion, man. It don't even exist. It's irrelevant. This stuff is just convenience while we're here, releasing it, you know, to make life easier, but not to be misconstrued. Because at the end of the day, none of this crap matters. But people will put materialistic things before their family, their friends, and their spirituality. Man, it felt like 100-mile-an-hour winds out here today, man. It was real hawking. More inspirational stories. So just 3 minutes prior to me making this video, I was in the Wawa. I went into the bathroom and I decided I needed some vitamin D. So I got some Chitoban Greek yogurt. It's kind of tasty. And I watched a lady that was in front of me. There was a guy with a dog, a service dog, but he didn't have his mask on. The guy seemed like he was tanked. He was tanked. And it looked like he was sweating too. So whatever he's doing, he's hot. So he said, pay for this lady's stuff too. And the lady said, are you sure? And he said, yeah, don't worry about it. She was like, oh, that's really nice of you. She was like, thanks. And she left. So I was in line. The guy was talking to the girl at the register. He slid his card in the thing to pay for her stuff. And he was still standing there with his dog. So I was in line. I was like, I like your dog. And I said, that was a nice thing you did. He said, yeah, pay for his stuff too. He was on his way out the door. He turned around and said, you know what, pay for his stuff too. He just bought my 2 yogurts. That was very nice of him. I said, oh, wow, man, you didn't have to. I said, I do that too. I said, I bought a lady coffee one time. I do this quite often. I said, I bought a lady coffee one time and she looked at me like I was crazy. You know how a dog turned his head sideways like you scared, like, huh? You know, that's how she was like, how dare you buy me a cup of coffee? You know, no one does that. So it kind of blew her mind. But he was like, man, I used to be in the service, man. I served my country. And I said, well, you did? He said, yeah, I was in the Marines. And then we gave the elbow shake. I was like, my man. He was like, man, money ain't crap to me. I don't want to say his word, but money ain't crap to me. He said, I smoke it up. And then he put his fingertips to his mouth like he was puffing on a Chiba stick, like a Chi-Ching Chong. I was like, God darn, he couldn't have been any more blunt about it. Get it? Blunt. He was smoking blunts. He said, I smoke money up all day. I said, damn, now I wonder why he looked like he was tanked. But this is Masters at Wagtail. I thought I'd share that with you because the blessings just keep coming in. And I've never gotten people to buy my stuff until I started buying stuff for people and helping other people. You see, no matter if those people I bought stuff for sporadically, it doesn't matter if which they probably will, but it doesn't matter if they didn't return the favor to someone else or back to me, because I will never see them again, chances are. But it does come back in other forms, and that's a fine example, believe it or not. This is Masters at Wagtail. Bam!